Hi, this is a quick review of Kaplan Real Estate's on-demand 30-hour broker course. I'm generally a big fan of Kaplan schools for real estate continuing education. I've been using them for 20 plus years. I've been in real estate, and I generally think they provide a really high level of continuing ed. You cannot do this course in 30 hours. It is literally impossible. The way the course is configured online, you get only credit for the time you spend watching video segments, which are generally 6 to 10 minutes each. They're separated by a very short quiz and some mouse clicking to get back into the next segment. So there's some time spent away from the video that you don't get any credit for. There is a huge amount of repetition in these videos, which is mind-boggling to me why they feel like we have to say a sentence 4 to 6 times in a row to get me to understand and hear you. If I'm paying attention, I heard you the first time, the second time I got the idea that you felt it was important, by the 6th time, I'm just angry. It makes no sense to me if you're paying attention. I assumed that this was because the law made them stretch the material out to fill 30 hours, but it's not. In the end, this 30-hour course took me well over 30 hours of actual video time. And by the time you finish all the other clicking and the test taking between them, you end up with way over 30 hours spent in front of the computer. After you're done with all the coursework and you passed all the mini quizzes and the segment quizzes, you then have to take an online test, which is proctored. Proctored meaning another person in the room. This can be somebody you don't know. It cannot be your wife, girlfriend, brother, friend. Or it can be a person that's a proctor, a professional proctor, which Kaplan will hook you up with, somebody locally that will do that. I'm sure there's a charge. I'm not sure about that part, but I bet you there is. Anyway, you have to go and take this test. Once you've passed that test, then you're qualified to schedule the state and federal test to get your broker's license through the state. So by the time you watch all the videos, do all the mini tests, the segment tests, take the online quiz, which is proctored, this has got to be a 45-hour time commitment, no question. So don't expect to get through this in 30 hours, and do expect to just sit through some really, really mind-numbing repetition of material that you learned during licensing. Oh, by the way, the broker content for this course starts at about hour 27. So the first 27 hours are literally a review of basic licensure. So welcome to it. That's my review. It is not an A+. It's probably a C, probably a straight C.